So, um, it's June, camping trips in July, and this is an annual camping trip that my dad started. His friends and family. It's gotten up to over 60 people, and so there are a few things I need to get ready for this camp trip. One of those is, either last year or the year before, the handle on my camper decided to break. As you can see, it ain't there no more. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a handle. I already went ahead and got some markings on a piece of wood. So, at least I have my measurements. I'm going to go ahead and make the handle out of a 2x4. And there's just scrap wood that I have laying around. So, let's get to it. Wood that I used, this little 2x2 here. I use that to measure with. As you can see, I got a marking here, and that's where the original other marking was, but I'm going to actually drop it down to here to make this whole thing just a little bit longer. This one here is kind of what I was shooting for, but I did something really stupid. See that little hole? Yeah, that's supposed to be on the camper side. See that big hole? Yeah, that's supposed to be facing out. That way the screw can go through it. So I'm going to do this again. At least I have this as a template. Alright, so now I got my template. You can see I'm going to got these corners a little bit rounded here. And again, I'm using another 2x4 I have laying around. And what I'm going to be using here is a Rockwell with a, I believe that's a wood bit in there. And yes, this is a Redneck Ingenuity, I guess. Yeah, that is my shop vac hose. That is a piece of actual double-sided tape because I couldn't find any other tape. And here's my little Stanley shop vac. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started cutting out and get back to you. I went ahead and I've cut this out. You know, it's going to sit up on the camper, you know, like that. So needless to say, I got to put a hole here and a hole here. I got to drill it all the way through on both sides. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the center on each side, measure where the center is, and then I'm going to drill a hole, a pilot hole, a bigger hole, and an even bigger hole. And then finally, I'm going to finish it off with this bit here. And this is all going to depend on what screw you use. So what I'm trying to do is, let's say for example I'm using this screw. Okay, so my end hole that gets drilled all the way through, one can't be any bigger, any thicker than that right there. Okay, but I need to be able to recess that hole, so that's why I'm using this bigger bit. So in reality, that bigger bit is only going to be roughly that far. See how much room that leaves? That's going to leave enough room for the bolt screw to sit there in like that and grab that wood to cinch this whole thing down. So let me go ahead and make those measurements, and I'll start drilling those holes. Alright, so I've got it cut out. Got my holes drilled here, and that's not the right one. This is the right one. So now you can see I got the bigger holes up here, little holes down there. Now I'm going to clean it up. As you can see, I got these, and I want to get this edge cleaned up. This whole thing needs to be rounded off to make it more comfortable in the hand. And so we'll do that. I'm going to use this belt sander because, well, that's what I got. Alright. So, 94 degrees already, and it's not even 11 o'clock. So, I got it. It's pretty much done. Feels good in the hand now. Got my holes drilled. So all it's left to do is either stain this or paint it and mount it. I'm going to take a little break and see what I'm going to do with it. So there it is. Good handle. It's on there pretty solid. This side right here, and on the inside it's tapered on both sides. That way when you grab it, you're not sticking your hand with a sharp corner. And I went ahead and just used an oak finish on it with some polyurethane, and looks pretty good. Well, that's the end of this one.